Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Ron Raymer, Director of the Madison County Veteran Service Agency, and I'm honored to stand before you today to celebrate a significant milestone in our community. We're here to officially open the Madison County Mission First Veterans Community Center. I want to extend my sincere gratitude to Chairman James J. Cunningham, the Madison County Board of Supervisors, County Administrator Mark Simone, Public Information Officer Samantha Fields, and staff Ryan Coe, former Chairman John Becker, Amanda and Joanne Larson with the Gorman Foundation, Director of Facilities John Regan and his amazing team, and my team, Tamara Leggett, and fellow veterans and VSOs, Judd Jones and Marie Williams, for all their unwavering support and dedication to this project. Without their vision, hard work, and generosity, the center would not be possible. I would also like to thank the following individuals for taking time out to be here today in support of this new venture. Mr. John 𝗚𝗏, Representative for Congressman Brandon Williams, Senator Joseph Griffo, Assemblyman Brian Miller, and Assemblyman Jeff Gallahan. Welcome. This project is a great example of the power of community. It is a result of the generosity and compassion of the Madison County community who have come together to support our veterans. I am grateful for the outpouring of support we have received. This new facility is also a testament to our unwavering and long-standing commitment to supporting our veterans and their families. This center will offer a variety of services to include peer support with social events designed to connect and build relationships with fellow veterans, and group engagements to help address the various challenges facing the veteran community. Disability claims assistance, offering confidential counseling and claims development for veterans with disabilities related to military service, as well as non-service related disability compensation, pension. General benefits assistance with expert guidance on navigating healthcare, compensation, pension, and other federal, state, and local benefit opportunities, and much more. The Madison County Mission First Veteran Community Center is a place where our veterans can find the resources, support, and camaraderie they deserve. Our mission is to provide a safe and welcoming environment for veterans to connect with one another, access essential services, and thrive in the community they call home. By providing these vital services, we hope to improve the quality of life for our veterans and help them overcome the challenges they may face. Today, we also take a moment to dedicate our day room, which you'll see shortly, to Private First Class Joseph P. Dwyer, Iraq war hero whose life and challenges inspired the New York State Dwyer Peer Support Project. We dedicate our pantry to Lucas Dimstra, veteran and former agency veteran service officer who greatly contributed to the development and planning of the community center. And last but not least, we dedicate our conference room to Mark Mossman on what would have been his 60th birthday today. Mark was a cherished colleague, friend, and client. As a peer support specialist, he embodied the principles of meeting people where they are and fostering peer connection. Tragically, both Mark and Joseph succumbed to PTSD, a battle shared by countless brave individuals. Mark brought his loyal companion, Karma, who is also here with us today, to work every day. This extraordinary dog had a profound impact on our office, co-workers, and clients. Karma possessed an uncanny ability to sense when someone was struggling. Karma's unconditional love and companionship with Mark touched everyone she met, and she stands as the inspiration behind our partnership with Wanderers Rest Humane Association and the newly developed program affectionately called Karma's Companions, which aims to connect veterans with companion animals. With the continued support of our community, I am confident that this center will make a lasting impact on the lives of our veterans. I thank you all for coming here today. Up next, if Chairman James Cunningham would like to come up. We'll also have speaking today Mr. John 𝗚𝗏, and then Senator Griffo, Assemblyman Brian Miller, and Assemblyman Jeff Gallahan. Thank you.
Well, it certainly is It certainly is a pleasure to help dedicate this wonderful facility today. And I was going to thank everybody, but Ron did that for me. So listen, I want to thank Ron because my brother-in-law is a disabled vet, just had his leg removed. He's been an alcoholic most of his life. And we just were at the end of our rope to try to figure out how to help Dave out. And Ron came out, and Ron worked with him for probably 5 years. And I'll tell you what a difference he made in his life. He did so much for this veteran that I personally know and love. And I love all veterans, but Ron, you are fantastic. We are really blessed to have this new facility and have Ron. And I really want to welcome everybody in here today, and I want to thank the great city of Oneida for helping us do this, and all the people who have helped us. But let's give them a big round of applause for their new facility.
Great to see you. Thank you. On behalf of Congressman Williams, who is in Washington right now taking care of the people's business, and you can imagine it's a complicated job, but on behalf of the congressman who's a Navy vet, we want to say thank you to all those that have been able to pull this together for a fine purpose, and that's the finest of purposes, to take care of the people, the men and women who served our country. You know, the congressman says that he's most comfortable with other vets, and I could see why. Because you speak the same language, and that's a language of service. That's a language of dedication. That's a language of passion for what this country is about. So I want to say from the bottom of our hearts how much we appreciate what Madison County has done, all those involved, Ron and his group. And I want to say that there's just so much that we can thank you for our freedoms, for our quality of life, and for our dignity. So, as this center will serve so many veterans, we can say that it'll be time well spent. And again, thank you to all that have contributed to this, and God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
I think Karma wanted to get a quick tour to make sure everything was set for everyone later. It's an honor to be with all of you today. First, let me start by thanking the veterans who are here. Thank you for your dedication and sacrifice to this country. But equally as important, thank you for coming home and continuing to contribute to this community. Because thanks to all of you and what you continue to do, as well as what you have done, is what makes this region so special. And we will always be grateful for that service to both country and community. I also want to thank the local governments. As a former county executive, I know how important it is to deliver these services, particularly when we look at a group like our veterans, who are so well deserving of ensuring that we're providing easy access and availability and information on the resources that are available for them and to them. So to Madison County, thank you for the vision. Ron, thank you for your leadership and your team, because that's how this will be not only used, but ultimately make a difference, and something that'll be meaningful to those who will be visiting and utilizing this facility and taking advantage of the resources. So my thanks to all the local government officials too, to Ron and his team, for all of you here today. And we must continue not only to offer our praise and gratitude, but to do what we can both in Albany and Washington to ensure that we stay attuned to the needs of our veterans, and that we do more than just talk about the issues, that we deliver for them from a variety of areas, whether it's healthcare and other resources. So it's not enough to talk about what they have done and how appreciative we are, but what can we all do in a bipartisan way to ensure that we're there for them who are there for all of us. God bless you all, and God bless the United States.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you again. Absolute pleasure.
I just want to say thank you, Ron, thank you, team. But I want to back up a minute. First, I want to thank all the veterans here for your service. Just a little story I always tell when I talk in front of a veterans group. My uncle, Bob, hit the trifecta. Okay, he flew 17s and 24s in World War II. He flew in Korea and he flew in Vietnam. And when I was a young man, a young boy, he always talked about the trifecta and how he served his country and how that instilled everything in my values. But I just want to back up a second here, and I just want to talk about what's here on the, window. Mission first, Veterans Community Center. And this says it best, where you are the mission. I think they've done it and said it so well. I just want to thank Madison County, Ron, his team, and all the veterans for supporting everyone. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Most of you probably don't know me. In the last redistricting, I was privileged to have granted the new district, which also included Dwyer. Next year, after the third redistricting of the assembly, I will also be able to represent Nelson and Georgetown. So I have three towns in Madison County now, and I am certainly proud to represent those three towns, and I'm honored to be here today. Everybody has thanked everyone, and I don't want to repeat all that, but what I will tell you is my wife and I also own a food trailer and a catering business, and we dedicate much of our time and efforts to Post 34 in Shortsville, New York, where I am a 32-year member of SAL. So the military runs deep in the veins of the 𝗢𝗲𝗄 family. I personally didn't serve, but I am trying to do my best to help every veteran that I can in my district. And the services that this facility is going to garner to our veterans is second to none. And I really appreciate the efforts that everyone has put into putting this together, serving our veterans. As John 𝗡𝗏 said, it is an honor and privilege to be able to stand here with our freedoms, and you can thank a veteran for that. So having said that, I'd like to present a citation to Ron from Senator Griffo and Assemblyman Miller and myself. It is presented to Madison County Mission First Veterans Community Center in recognition of your ribbon cutting ceremony. Ron?
Gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you. I'm humbled by this and the attendance today, so thank you. All right. So again, I just want to thank you all for attending. And before we venture inside for a tour and some light refreshments, if I could invite John Regan up, I invite him to join me in the ribbon cutting. John walked side by side with myself and Luke from the very beginning back in August of 2022. And his leadership, his insight, and his support was second to none. So if you would, John, please join me.
Hey.